Yo, yo, yo. It's D.Arthur in the building. I'm talking to you guys today about why you'll be attractive to more people in general when you go on nofap/semen retention, and why you'll be looked at as this thing called the advancing man when you go on semen retention nofap. See, the thing is, and also, like, semen retention / let's say woman attraction. Okay, the whole reason why, like I said, the whole point of semen retention is so, like I said before, you can have confidence, so you can be able to have a lot more confidence, so you'll be able to be more risk take. You'll be more of an alpha male, meaning you take more risks. You don't really care about the opinions of others, and you're really walking your own path that you're creating instead of one that is being created for you. Some people might say, this channel's all about woman attraction, nofap woman attraction. Let's talk about something else other than woman attraction. And the thing is, me being the creator, the YouTube creator, and you being the viewer, there's certain things us creators look at before we make topics about specific videos. This isn't just something where it comes to the top of our head and then now we're making videos because we feel like it. It could be at sometimes, but if we're trying to get sustained growth and organic growth, there are specific keywords and specific phrases that we put in the titles to get people's attention. This is why it's specifically like the videos are similar. Now, since we got that out of the way, now so like I said, the reason why when you go on semen retention, the whole backbone behind the whole nofap/semen retention movement is so you can operate at a higher vibration. You can have a higher vibration. Every single thing that you do when you go on longer days of semen retention, meaning plus at least 2 weeks, maybe a week, maybe more than 30 days, maybe 2 weeks or 2 months or a month or 2 months or something like that. Every single thing that you do when you go on this extended period of semen retention is a lot more significant. It's more significant, meaning every interaction that you have with people is more significant. It just seems that, because the thing is, you're operating, you have more endorphins that are floating in your brain when you go on nofap /retention, and every interaction makes you more of an attractive person, because the reason is because you have more confidence. You're willing to do more things. You're willing to take more bold risks. You're willing to say certain things that you wouldn't have said before. You're willing to become the person that you really wanted to become instead of giving yourself excuses. Every single thing that you do means there has to be a meaning behind every single thing that you do. And like I said, when you go on nofap/semen retention, you're just going to be a lot more, like I said, of an alpha male who take risks, who goes after what he wants. And this is attractive to women in general. This is attractive to people in general. You're going to look at as someone called the advancing man, meaning why the majority of people are just doing the same things kind of over and over again, and not really are going on a, let's say, a hamster wheel and doing the same things every single week, and they're expecting to get something different. You're doing something different, so over a period of time, you're getting something different for yourself if you really want it. And when you go on nofap/semen retention, you're getting better with time. You're getting better with time. If you notice that you go on nofap and then you're consistently hitting the gym, you're gonna have a lot more energy. You're gonna have more energy. And if you have more energy, then I mean your gym visits are gonna just be more significant, meaning you're gonna actually make gains. Because the thing is, like, people go to the gym, and they're still not making any gains. They're still looking at their phones, and they're still thinking that this is some sort of we're playing around when we go to the gym, and we're not going. What's the point of going, let's say, to the gym and not making any gains? What's the point of going through life and not making any progress? The whole point of life is development. The whole point of life is climbing up your own ladder, making progress with yourself, so you can clap for yourself, so you can say, hey, I'm here now, but I was there 2 months ago, and I am making progress, and I am happy with the progress, and I will continue to go up. This is the whole point. This is development. But I mean, the people who fat regularly, who have no energy, who are not enthusiastic about life, who have low motivation, who are physically not that fit, they're operating from a lower vibration, meaning their awareness level is not as high as it could be. And every time opportunity comes into their life, they're not seizing the opportunity, they're passing over opportunities, and that is why they're getting the same result. Like I said about higher vibration, the whole thing is you're a spiritual being having a physical experience. You're really meant to be a very high vibrational being, meaning you're meant to be living very well. You're meant, regardless of circumstances. I know people have different circumstances, but the thing is, we were programmed when we were younger to make our outside world our inner world. And if we're making our outside world, if we're talking about the things that we're dwelling on the things that we don't want, we are going to continue getting the things that we don't want. But if we start dwelling from a perspective of being at a place where we're already at, we're operating from that, let's say, vibration, then the world has no choice but to mirror our beliefs and what we mirror in our subconscious. So it's your best interest to live from a perspective of someone who is already at the place that you want to be. This is pretty much it. And like I said, the thing about higher vibration, if you go on if you're living at a higher vibration, meaning your mood all the time is just very happy, and you're doing things that make you very happy, over a period of time, your life is going to look more significant to other people. It's going to look very created. It's going to look enthusiastic. It's going to look like you did something to it, because not a lot of people have that type of life. Like I said, if you're operating from a lower vibration, you're operating from perspectives of, say, of lust, or of just like unenthusiastic energy, and just being mundane, mediocre, and being this thing called the victim mentality. You're going to get the same thing. You're going to get the same thing over the long run. 5 years from now, if you're operating from a lower perspective, if you're negative, you're going to be at the same place. And that's not where you really want to be. So the best thing for you to do, is to live from a higher vibrational life. We have to eat things that are good for you. We have to start taking care of our bodies, taking care of our spiritual life, taking care of just things. We're trying to become very well-rounded people. And the more well-rounded we become, the higher vibrational we become, the more likely we are going to attract things that we really want. This might happen. You're consistently living at a higher vibration. Your mood is basically very happy in simple terms. You're living very happy. You're just very happy. Every time you wake up, you're thankful. You're being grateful. You're going to notice that things that you really want are going to start appearing in your life effortlessly. It's called effortless manifestation. Effortless manifestation. This is the point where you want to be. The things that you really want are going to start coming into your life. The women that you really want are going to start appearing in your life, because you're making way for them. You're making way for them. And the best way to do this effortlessly is to, like I said, change your vibration, meaning Just do things on a consistent basis that makes you feel good, that you can be proud of in the long run. Because a lot of people like to live for instant gratification. They like to do things that make them feel good in the now, but they're never thinking about how life is more of a marathon than a sprint. Life is a marathon. Life is a marathon. If you consistently put blocks that helps you in the long run, eventually you're going to be a very happy and fulfilled man, and you're going to allow very good things to happen to you. The key to, let's say, life is living in the high vibration. Once you live in that high vibration, high vibrational things will happen to you. You might get that promotion at work. You finally hit that number in your business. You finally meet that girl that you really wanted, and you connect with her on a deep level. That's what we really want. None of this on the surface type of attraction. None of this low vibrational, like the lust, or having somebody you're not really that proud of next to you. That just shows you how much you really let's say, care enough to go the extra mile to get the things that you truly deeply desire. And that's the thing. Because, like, let's say, for an example, if you're working at a job that you're not really fulfilled at, that void is going to lead to other things in your life. You might, if you have children, you might take it out on your children. You might take it out on booze. You might take it out on just watching like normal, like, sports every day. These are all, let's say, distractions. These are all distractions. If it's not really helping you become better in the long run, if it's not really helping you, even if the simple conversations that you have with people and it's not really getting you anywhere, you're just having those conversations just to have them, it really isn't in your best interest to do it. It really isn't your best interest. You have everything that you have, every single thing that you do has to have meaning behind it. Every single thing. And if it's not helping you grow, then it would be in your best interest to just toss it out. Because you got to realize that in the long run, nobody really cares that much about you. Even, it could be your parents, they probably care as much, probably care the most about you. But other than that, everyone always thinks the spotlight is on them. Everyone always thinks that other people are thinking about them. Everybody always thinks that other people are thinking about them, and that's not really the case. The truth is, nobody really cares that much about what you do. So it is up to you to create the life that you really want. Because if you're not happy, no one else is gonna make you happy. So yeah, like I said, it would be in your best interest to live a high vibrational, well-rounded life. This is also known as being full stack. Full stack is the key to getting everything that you want. Because we have a lot of guys who have really nice physiques, but they don't have any game. We have really guys who have a lot of money, but they don't have any charisma or attraction about you. It would be in your best interest to learn everything, and yeah, live a high vibrational life. And like I said, no fap semen retention is the foundation. Because once you can love yourself enough to discipline yourself to do that, other things will be granted unto you. Other things will be given unto you. A man who transmutes his sexual energy into like physical, tangible things is pretty much has a leg up on the competition. But a man who's consistently spilling it, giving it to her, having meaningless relationships, he is not going to have the things that he truly wants, and there's going to be a void in him, and he's going to look at other things to fill that void, where, like I said, where the booze or the anger or the things that are lower vibrational are attracted to him. So in order to attract that high vibe life, you're going to be a high vibe person. Your enthusiasm has to be high regardless of the current situation. This is what we call practicing faith. Because if you're practicing faith and you're putting works in and you have clear belief on what you're doing, regardless of the current situation, things will eventually break, and things will start being in your favor. But the best thing for you to do is to live high vibrational. And like I said, no faps retention makes you live a high vibrational life. It makes you live very high vibrational. And then, like I said, things will be given to you once you live high vibration. The things that people wouldn't even think were possible start becoming more possible. It starts becoming very, very possible. So I mean, if you thought, if that video made sense, like the video. If you watch this video, please like the video, please comment and share it with other people who need to hear this message, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.